Welcome along to The Deep Dive. We're the podcast that takes powerful sources and, gives you the shortcut to knowing what's inside. Ever feel stuck in like a loop of negative thoughts? Where I can't just seems to be the automatic answer. Well, today we're diving into a real classic, Vincent Peale's The Power of Positive Thinking. It's this guide, really, that's helped so many people push past fear and doubt, using, surprisingly, just the strength of belief and optimism. So our mission here is to pull out Peale's most useful, most actionable ideas to help you get a real handle on your mindset.
Oh, absolutely. And it's such a cornerstone text, isn't it? It came out way back in 1952. It basically set the stage for, the whole modern self-help movement. Peale's main point, it's not about pretending problems don't exist. Not at all. It's more about consciously, deliberately training your mind to focus on what's actually good, what's hopeful, what's constructive. And what I find really interesting is how he mixes very practical, almost psychological techniques with, deeper spiritual ideas.
Exactly. And then that's why we wanted to dig into it. Our goal isn't just to give you a summary. It's to find those really impactful bits, those maybe surprising truths in Peale's work, and then show you exactly how you might apply these ideas in your own life, to build real confidence, find some inner peace, and actually achieve things. So where does Peale even start with this kind of transformation?
Well, he kicks off with something fundamental, something we often overlook, I think. He says your biggest enemy isn't usually what's happening out there, it's the doubt inside. Peale really hammers home that building faith in yourself is the absolute foundation. You need that first. It's like installing the operating system before you can run any apps,
Right. It's more than just wishful thinking, isn't it? He actually gives you tools. We hear a lot about affirmations now, but Peale was pushing this decades ago. What was it about his approach, saying things like, I can do all things, that felt so different, or maybe just timeless?
Yeah, that's a great point. He didn't see affirmations as just like empty wishing. For him, it was deliberate mental reprogramming, almost like you're installing new code in your brain. It wasn't denying reality, but consciously choosing the internal reality you wanted to build. And tied right into that was visualization. Peale famously said success happens twice, first in your mind, then for real. He meant detailed mental practice, actually picturing it, which, activates neural pathways before you act. That was decades ahead of its time. Modern neuroscience is increasingly backing that up now.
So it's about what you picture in your mind and also what you're actually saying, especially to yourself. Peale really believed that internal chatter shapes your external world, didn't he? You got to swap out I can't for I will.
Absolutely. And that leads to a really key question he poses. What do you honestly expect out of life? Peale basically argues that positive expectations create positive results. It sounds simple, maybe, but when you genuinely, truly expect good things, your actions tend to line up with that belief. It creates this kind of self-fulfilling cycle of success where your belief actually influences your actions and brings about what you expected. It's active.
Okay, but what about when things genuinely go wrong? Life throws those curveballs, right? Yeah. When challenges hit hard and thinking positively just feels impossible. What was Peale's advice then? It seems a bit counterintuitive.
Well, he suggests facing problems with faith, but not passively waiting. He taught that faith, maybe combined with prayer or just finding deep calm, gives you the strength to think clearly, to act wisely even when things are tough. It's about finding that inner stillness so you can actually problem solve rather than just spinning out with worry. So you're not ignoring the problem, you're just coming at it from a place of more strength, more clarity.
Which seems to connect directly to another big lesson, the need to actually rest your mind. Mental peace isn't just nice to have, it's crucial for keeping that positive mindset going, right? You can't just run on fumes.
Precisely. Peale really encouraged taking breaks, prayer or meditation or just letting your mind truly unwind and recharge. His use of spiritual wisdom wasn't necessarily about strict religious rules. It was more about connecting to a deeper sense of calm, a purpose. He thought that is fundamental for resilience. It's actually a very holistic view for the 1950s, connecting that inner peace directly to being effective in the world.
What a fascinating walk through Peale's ideas. I think the big takeaway here is pretty clear. Optimism isn't just a mood, it's an active practice, a powerful one. You genuinely have the power to change your situation by, first, changing how you think about it.
Exactly. And Vincent Peale himself said it so well, change your thoughts and you change your world. And maybe the final thought here is this. You don't actually need to be fearless. That feels impossible sometimes. Just be faithful. Think about that difference. Seeking fearlessness versus cultivating faith in yourself, faith in your abilities. That's an ongoing process, something you can build.
That really is something to chew on. So as you go about your day today, maybe ask yourself, what's one immediate positive thought you could choose right now? Just one thought to start changing your world. We really hope you'll take these ideas, internalize them, and just notice what happens. Until our next deep dive, keep thinking positively and live purposefully.